Hello there, my brothers and sisters. Hope all is well. Just got a question for you on today. Maybe y'all can help me out a little bit. Whatever happened to critical thinking? It seems like we live in a time where folk are just not even thinking for themselves anymore. Doesn't seem like folk are thinking critically anymore. And so I'm just curious. Maybe somebody can help me out. Whatever happened to critical thinking? Because when you look at what's going on in this world today, some of this stuff is just outrageous. I mean, I'm amazed at how many people seem to believe that a man can become a woman. That a man can get pregnant. Folk out of their minds. You know good and well that men can't get pregnant, men can't become women, and women cannot become men. So what are we doing in today's world? Seriously, help me out. Because I just seen a bunch of foolishness going on. And what used to be wrong, if folk knew it was wrong, now seems to be considered right. And what was right, folk know that it's right and it's still right, but that is what is considered to be wrong in today's world. What are we doing? You have children that go to school, ain't learning nothing, getting failing grades, where what used to be considered a D or an F is now considered passing. Can you believe that in some schools 50 is considered passing? And you have parents that's going along with it. What happened to critical thinking? You know your child can't read, has a problem with math, and yet the teacher passing him, and we celebrating this. What are we doing? This is crazy. Whatever happened to common sense? I grew up where, look, my mother raised 6 children. 4 boys, 2 girls. When we went to school, she sent us to school. She said, listen, you go there, you go to learn. You don't go there to cut up to play. You go there to learn. And that's what we did. She taught us manners. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. That goes a long way. She taught us to respect our elders. And when grown folk were around, she said, what are you doing here? This grown folks talking. That was it. She didn't have to say no more. Her or anybody else, you knew better. You knew that that was it. Because if you would have stuck around, or if you'd have opened up your mouth, or you'd have talked back, your butt was going to be on fire. But now we have kids that's not afraid to talk back, will talk back to their parents, talk back to anybody, because they don't have any home training. Because parents are not being parents anymore, and folk are not teaching their children to think critically, to think for themselves, to just suck up everything that they're seeing, and that's part of the problem. People look at social media and they see what everybody else is doing, but yet they won't think for themselves. Let's do what everybody else is doing. Stop following the crowd and think for yourself, people. When are we going to grow up and start being critical thinkers ourselves? When are we going to just think for ourselves? Wake up, people. My God. Enough of this craziness that's going on in this world that we accepting as normal. Give me a major